Well, with the roof shut, conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
7.
Skied into straightaway right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Starling Marte, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On his way to second goes Marte. And he'll pull into second with one away. Gene Segura standing in. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Gene Segura.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Story scoops it up on to first, and there are two down. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder David Dahl.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Taylor giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Taylor Motter. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
First baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Zimmerman.
And that misses ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Gonzalez. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping up now, Jonathan Scope. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 3, Michael Taylor.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Has a look. Now the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Kevin Pillar.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. A man on third with 2 down. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. This one's down to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Maikel Franco. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Maikel Franco.
This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And another foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Batting 6th, first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Carpenter.
That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Marte, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So stepping in, Matt Wieters, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. 9-1-2 due up.
Catcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
1-2 as he chases the slider. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Starling Marte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Squared that one up just a little late.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Here's the first pitch to him. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is at the plate. Julio Urias. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Catcher, Julio Urias.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Zimmerman fields it cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Jorge Soler is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Digging in to try it again. Trevor Story flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Taylor moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Taylor Motter. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Here's Jonathan Schoop now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Ready now, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started that swing a bit too early. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Gonzalez has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate, Maikel Franco. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Third baseman, number 8.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now a foul tip held onto by Lucroy. Well done there to record the strikeout.
Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Again, he sends it out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Digging in, Clayton Kershaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Clayton Kershaw.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Trey Turner.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Starling Marte. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Starling Marte.
Grounded to third. There is Franco to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
And now a pitch on the way.
Gonzalez.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out. Stepping in, Julio Urias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. lays off 1-0.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
That's by him for strike one. Kershaw now on 1-1. 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Gene Segura.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, to hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there, that's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
Dahl will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4. First pitch on its way. Jonathan Scope comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. In is Jorge Soler. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Taylor on the move. 2 gone. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he will strike him out. Digging in and looking for more. Michael Taylor.
For the Nationals, the right fielder, number 3, Michael Taylor.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to center field. Dahl is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding in once again, Jonathan Lucroy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Takes this the other way to right. Gonzalez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that one stayed up a little high. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. C.J. Cron will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll.
Number 24, C.J. Cron.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Gonzalez, but he won't get there. It falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Next for the Nationals.
Digging in once again, Trey Turner. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2. Rafael Batista will come on now and pinch run here. Number 16 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 16.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Now another 0-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the... Eddie Romero will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance.
Number 55.
Digging in now, Michael Franco. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scope is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this.
Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Standing number 16. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Tommy Joseph will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
It's a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that in. Michael Blazek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Leading off for the Nationals.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Ready once again, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Zimmerman. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. In the dirt here, and he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he lays off for ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dahl going back at the track. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Third baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was a double play victim last time around. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. In is Jorge Soler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Matt Albert will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Too low, 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Trevor Story. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
1 run, 7 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Taylor Motter.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. On the move is Pilar. And the inning is over. To the plate now, Michael Taylor. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Michael Taylor.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Franco has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Kevin
Digging
Pilar.
in, Kevin Pilar. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to short. Story picks it up. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Carpenter. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
33.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Calling for it, Marte makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Matt Albers. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Trace Thompson is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to be a base hit. So there you go. The bench doing its job here as they get a man aboard to kick off the 10th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Motter is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Starling Marte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the run is Dahl. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Strike. In.
Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Gonzalez. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oliver Perez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Oliver Perez.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done. Zach Britton takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes.
Number 53.
Now to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. Standing in, Oliver Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Seth Smith will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Out of play off to the right. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left.